Hey buddies, I'm back for another Lonesome show. Metal Gear Rising continues. I never knew how popular these Lonesome shows would be. People have really been enjoying them. I think there's a thread going in our website that people are talking about why they enjoy them, and I would say that one of the reasons I like most is that people say that they think they're seeing the true form of Thrash. No, they're seeing Fraser, not Thrash. They're seeing me as I actually game when I'm not trying to entertain. I'm just playing a video game. If you enjoy watching that, you know what? It's funny is, hey, Becky just got here. I left the house empty. Yeah, if you want to bring some, Becky. That's funny. That's weird. Becky says that she's liked watching them too. All right. Metal Gear Rising. So, from what I can tell, people say that I'm like halfway through, maybe a third of the way through. Continue. The hardest part for me is I keep on thinking, you know, Becky could easily be out here enjoying this with me, but we've discussed it, and the fact is, the second you add Becky, the harder it is to do the show in a long form, because the matter of the fact is, it takes more energy when you are with someone in the same room. When I'm talking on a Lonesome show, I just talk at nothing. I'm talking into the air. If you guys are listening, if you're responding, that's fine. Sometimes I look for a response, but I don't need one. When you're sitting next to somebody and you say something, part of your head sections itself off to the side. It reserves itself to listen for a response from the person next to you. Even if you're not expecting one, part of your head still says, I'm going to wait and listen for a response from the other person in the room. And that, like, it takes energy away from your brain. It makes you more tired more quickly. Even though, oh, Becky's here. Speak of the devil, I'm already getting exhausted. Can you turn off my light back there too? Thanks. Anyways, that's my explanation. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Oh God. I'm off to work. Goodbye. Fuck off. Alright. Yeah. Here I go. So, on the last episode, Raiden found out that an evil corporation, sort of a war, what are they calling them? They have a name for them. They're like they're mercenary groups, anyways. War companies. Like Blackwell or whatever the hell the thing is in the States. And this company has been harvesting the brains of children to put them into cyborg bodies to fight for them. And Raiden is a part of another PMC, paramilitary corporation, I guess is what it is. Raiden's a part of another one called Maverick, but they're kind of a better one. They tend to take on clientele that are less evil. And in the course of trying to help an African president, he was assassinated by Desperado, is the other the other PMC that's against them. And so the guy was murdered by them, and they pretty much just blatantly admitted why they do it. They do it so that because that president was going to bring peace to Africa, and they want war in all countries so that they're always going to be making a profit off of war. It's a pretty clear-cut plot line. It's basically all of Metal Gear's plot lines, but boiled down to a very simple premise. I guess most of Metal Gear's plot lines can be considered to be kind of simple if you really boil them down and just take away all the acronyms. Anyways, what's happened though is Raiden's decided that since Maverick could never afford the risk of taking on Desperado themselves, it's like, I guess the government of the world kind of governs the way that PMCs fight each other, and it would be illegal for them to attack Desperado outright, especially since Desperado basically is America's police force. They've been privately contracted to be the police as well. Raiden's decided, okay, don't worry Maverick, you guys are cool, I'm gonna go off on my own. He's put in his resignation, and now he's come to Colorado to just take out Desperado. He's just gonna kill them because he's coming in for revenge, because he's pissed off about it. Alright, let me try to get warmed up and remember how I play. Alright, I'm gonna try to do some counters just for practice here. That guy does 4 in a row. So how come sometimes I get the triangle circle thing? Why does that appear only sometimes? And how do I get it to appear more often? He's gonna reapply after he finishes the job because he needs money? Is that a joke, or did he say that? Why am I getting these so often now? I don't remember getting these this often. You get it? Whoa. When you get enemies stunned, normally after a counter or parry, geez, I'm getting them. I feel like I've gotten better since the last episode somehow. Timing your parries well, counterattack.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Is it what they call a perfect parry that causes that to happen? It's pretty much a riposte. Okay. I need more practice. This is the type of game I could see playing through the main story over and over and over again, and just looking more badass every time you go through. It's the type of game that you can become a maestro at and become an orchestrator of awesome moves, kind of. Okay, what else did I want to do? I wanted to go in today's episode kind of with a couple combos in mind. Do you guys have any combos you recommend that are awesome? The draw attack. Hold square. I just unlocked this. It allows him to slice as he's drawing his sword. Jeez. Use the one that end with Raiden spinning in the air with the blade. Do you know what that is? I wonder when I should use that right there. I guess when an enemy is rushing at me. 3 lights, 1 fierce? No. I think it's square, triangle, square. Is that it? Is that what? Oh, fuck. Too late. Two of them at once? EMP? Alright, I'll wait. I'll think about that again after I finish with these guys. I didn't get the thingy. Oh wait, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, alright, right now. How do I deal with the rockets that tail me? Is there a way to deal with them without getting hit by them? Like, if I slice them, they blow up and I get hurt. If I run from them, they catch up eventually and I get hurt. The only way I can think of is by run in heavy attack for slide. I like the slide. Are you saying use that against the rockets? You can cut them in slice mode, or can I just cut them with pressing square? They seem to be able to catch me even after my dodge. Both of them work? You can slice them when you're... I don't think I can slice them in Ninja Run. Well, maybe with square I can. Alright, I'll try some of those techniques. Oh shoot. Alright, so I kind of cheated by using EMPs for that last guy. Now I'm going to try to take this guy on for real, learn his moves. Okay, gotta counter those. Man, once you get stunned in this game, fuck. Okay, good. I thought I was fucked there. Tried to block that. Fuck.
HQ, requesting the zone be designated for heightened security.
Roger. Upgrading security status.
Yum, 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 yum. Action attention, okay. As soon as I slice up this car. Damn. So as long as you get a good combo going with these guys, you can pretty much auto-kill them with slice mode, as long as you always make sure that you get that thing from them, which sometimes you're not going to get. Also, the right analog stick I find to be not always reliable unless you're slicing.
Backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
I do wish to engage. Why don't you always tell me about those? Because sometimes I don't get all of the optional battles. Anyways, tip for Fraser that you got. When you got momentum as you go into blade mode, aim for certain spots and wait till you move to the square. Yeah, I've been trying that a little bit more. I'm surprised they didn't add move support for this game. I want it. It's one of the few games I'd actually like to see motion controls. Just as long as they kept it optional. Like if it was optional, that would be really cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. None of them are stunned yet. How'd he get me there? It's because they're stacking their moves. That's not fair. He'll just keep going all day, that guy. Like, I never get an opportunity to do awesomeness. Uh-oh, what's going on there? Kind of sad. I thought that the move was cool. I especially liked having the nunchuck for the move and the wand for the move separate. I liked having them in two different hands so that you could put your hands as far apart as you wanted. It was like having a dual axis controller or 6-axis controller. It was like having a DualShock, except busting it apart so that you could hold one part of the DualShock in one hand and one in the other. I don't know anything about Amy Hennig. I don't know who she is. I can't. Doesn't ring a bell. Shit! Fuck. That's what you get when you hold R1 for too long when you're approaching something. There, slow down. Another RP. Oh, yeah, I heard about that a long time ago. She didn't leave, she was like pushed out. That's old news, isn't it? Has she like updated the situation since?
What's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to.
What? George
I can't save those
is
kids
bloodthirsty?
from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop
He's an
them from
impressionable
becoming
child.
murderers.
It has nothing to do with the
So
VR
succeed.
training.
So you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know un great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor. But he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption.
I chopped George in
Don't
half?
worry about the lag.
I didn't get that from the cinematic. Did I seriously?
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, товарищ. Spasiba.
Yeah, I didn't know this was progress. Otherwise, I would have gone across that broken bridge outside to get whatever was on the other side. Did I seriously slice through him? They didn't really... I feel like it wasn't made very clear in the cinematic that is what happened. I thought that he just used his awesome slow-mo cutting ability to cut off the guy's arm, which was clearly out to the side of the kid. He could have easily... It's funny because the way that he had the gun to George's head, all he had to do was slice off the arm. Like, none of this was protected by George's body. George has a cyborg arm now. Okay. They really didn't make that clear. You guys are saying that it was censored and that's why it wasn't clear? Seems weird that it would be censored. They mentioned in the cutscene that he's a cyborg body now. I guess I was too... I'm missing a lot in these cutscenes because I get really preoccupied with how horrible the voice acting... Well, no, the voice actors I think are doing their job. I just think just how cheesy and hammy it all is hilarious to me. Uh-oh. Hey, where'd you come from, you fuckers? Oh, shoot. Oh. Did I get it? No. Having trouble getting the items out of machines. I always feel like I'm too far away or something. Oh, fuck you. They have guns now, these little shits? You fucker. I love how poor they are at using them, too. See? Oh.
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
I just collected a new photo frame. Hey, what? Wait a minute. Where'd his heart go? Shit! Hey, I didn't lose the box. That's a good thing. I'm gonna try to 3D photo frame on these guys. It is a lady. But it's a really bad holograph of the lady. Fuck me. Fuck you. You motherfucker. Oh, I want your arm! Shit!
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
What the hell is this? I can get in barrels too? Sweet. Let me try this barrel out. So I guess barrels are used outdoors and probably boxes indoors. Wait a minute, do I have to get in the barrel to be carried over to the other side? Carry me over, please? Maybe. Why'd I do that? Ah! I didn't see the arm till it was too late. So you can only slice them so many times before they're destroyed and the heart or spine is unrecoverable. So you're not supposed to just go in willy-nilly and slice like crazy. You're supposed to get the heart or the spine first. I thought if you just hit it inadvertently, eventually you'd be okay. Nobody's around. What? How do we get over there? Oh, new baddie. He's got a rocket launcher? No, he's got a hammer. I can... Just give me a minute alone with you. Cool. There are a few games that make you feel like more of a badass than this one. It's just got that visceral, slicey feeling to it. The one that I complained wasn't present in Dante's, or what's the game called? DMC. Devil May Cry. It also was not present in Akira's Wrath. Had a lot of like fuck yeah moments, but it didn't really, I didn't feel too much like a badass because it just felt like a lot of like thud thud thud, and in the case of DMC, slash slash slash, lots of metal on metal feel. Instead of in this, even though technically it's metal on metal, there's a lot of satisfying slicing through and like blood and the feeling of slicing things, like that kind of feeling, which I think is essential in a hack and slash. Even though this is better than your average, it's hard to call this a hack and slash considering the amount of strategy that goes into every slash if you're playing it right. Oh, I don't think I want to try hard mode yet. I think I'm still learning all the enemies. I think it's good to learn the enemies in normal mode first, and then maybe hard mode's good for challenging yourself after you know a little bit of the patterns. See, Raiden's had years of training. I haven't. These guys are ruining me. Okay, I need to get out of this chaos because they're fucking me up. I'm having trouble with crowd control, like deciding good moves for crowd control with guys. He just teleported behind me. Maybe I should deal with the guys in the air first. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Jesus, come on! shit. This battle is just the sloppiest looking thing. The thing is, I guess, in a game where countering and parrying is so important, when you're confronted with an onslaught of like 6 guys, it's really hard to play the way that you should play the game, which is parrying and countering. But yeah, when you have like guns firing at you from 10 different directions, how the fuck are you supposed to pay attention to parrying and countering? Do you guys know any good tips for crowd control? Are you maybe supposed to just use your weapons to thin out the herd and then finish the last guys off with swords? Is that like kind of the way that it was designed to be played? The polearm is more... So can I switch to the polearm on the fly if I unlocked it? The RPG is crowd control, okay. So maybe that's what I should be using, is my explosives a bit more often. Shit, so much for stealth. Can I actually counter that swoop? I want to try that. Swoop at me, helicopter. That's hilarious. That the helicopter has a move that can be parried. No? He kind of stopped before he got to me. If it glows red, you can parry it. Alright, so just let's clear this up once and for all, guys. Thanks for the tip, Felmunction. Let me clear this up. When you say glow red, do you mean the eye flash? Do you mean flash red? Or do you mean the color of the body parts? Because with the Moobots that come along, their eye will glow red. It'll go ping red, but then his leg will be yellow as he tries to kick me. So you're saying that even if his leg is, with the Moobots, if his leg is yellow but his eye flashed red, it's still parryable? So the leg being glowing yellow is just why? For no reason? I'm just confused by the colors because of that. There's been multiple enemies where the eye will glow red and then the body part will be yellow. And I just don't understand that. Nabor, I don't think that if you press square when the red flash appears that you can counter. I think that with most attacks, you have to wait well after the flash to counter properly. Okay, Morphine, I think you're again confusing me with glow versus flash. We need to use the proper words here. I think you're saying, because I know that the eye flashes yellow when he's about to toss the whip. Eye color is the only color you should worry about. Glow isn't important, flash is. Okay. Entire body into yellow. Wait, what? Anyways, alright, so it's just the flash that I should be concerned about. Where are you going? I tried to kill it. I tried my best. I couldn't jump high enough or something. I'm gonna try my photo frame again. They don't care.
But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do?
Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught in the crossfire? Just a random casualty, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. All just part of the job. You understand.
Fuck you! If you're gonna kill me, then do it! Do it! Ah!
Oh, they did it. Oh, it didn't have any splash damage on the other dude? Bullshit. Shit. Sad. Shit. I wanted your innards. And you're just terrible at your job. Oh, shoot. I was kind of disappointed right there with the rocket. It didn't really have much. Maybe I should have fired it at the ground at their feet. Because the direct hit on that one dude didn't even affect the other guy.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
What? What am I supposed to... Oh. Do I... Seriously? Nice! MLG! Help me! Fuck! Okay, good.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
How do I turn on night vision? Down? They taught me how to turn on night vision earlier. This isn't night vision, this is just AR. I think you're meant to use the AR, but is night vision an item? Electrolyte pack. Well, I didn't even know I had that. No, it's not an item. That is your night vision? Oh, okay, so they gave me night vision in the first mission then. Because I know I had night vision earlier in the game. It was green. It was very green. It must have been just that first mission before I got my new body. Gorillas.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
I can't use my vision while I'm in the box. Shit. Turn around, monkey. Hey, there's something that way first. I don't think that one turns around. Okay, yes, he does. Ah, oh, fuck me! Where was the... The little... I thought circle would show up, but maybe because it's dark it doesn't show up or something? Shit. It's not actually that hard fighting them in the dark. It seems that it got a little bit brighter. Is there 3? No, there are not. There's just 2. Okay, camera is going fucking insane right now. That's probably one of the biggest challenges in some of the parts of this game, is the camera. Like, it's all over the fucking place. At least when I'm locked it is. Tried to get out of the way of that. Oh, man. I just can't pay attention to anything. I have no idea what's happening because, like, the camera, I'm just stuck. I can't see shit. This is not a good place to fight. Jesus. So anyways, the stealth fucked up there because I ran up behind them thinking that it would cue me with circle once I got close enough, but the circle never appeared. So I guess circle just doesn't appear when you're in the dark. Like the prompt, and you just have to do it yourself or something, or... I have no idea where I am. Okay. Oh, right in the small of his bag. I didn't know he had this small of anything. I didn't even know that could happen, you little shits. Mimicry. I'll write a tip here on the ground. Come on down, you little shit. There you go. Visions of cute baddies. Mimicry head, therefore mimicry. Custom cyborg body equip. Oh, 20,000 BP for the mariachi uniform. Worth it. That's an epic waste of my points, but oh well. What am I supposed to do? Do you want me to not buy it? Yeah, I like that. Treat yourself. No one will suspect me, even though I'm in Colorado now. Alright. I guess I'll unlock the polearm. Since I didn't know before when I was against it that the polearm, that you could swap it on the fly. So I guess that makes it much different. The prospect of using it much different, because if I can swap away from it and back to it during the same mission, that's a lot different then, and I'm okay with it. How do you deal with this guy without waiting forever? Wasn't anything to see there, I guess.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Just skip him? Oh well. I guess he was mainly just protecting this item since that wasn't progress. So, I guess I get this item as my reward, whatever it might be. Let's see what it is. Yeah, alright. So how do I get over here? What the fuck? Hey guys, do you have any tips for how to get to this item? Maybe it's something that will help me get to other items later wait, maybe I can go around. Also, there's this. Ninja run? You can just slice the rocks? No, these aren't sliceable. These aren't sliceable items. Sliceable items appear as like a blue sort of... I know everything looks blue, but see those pillars? Those are sliceable. I would try. I've already tried jumping with Ninja Run. See? Also, it really sucks that I turn off my ability to see when I turn on Ninja Run in this area. Oh, whoa, it worked. Thought I'd tried it, but I guess I didn't try it enough or in the exact right way. What is it? Oh, fuck. Well, there's a little bit of EP. Oh, there's another item back here. Is this the direction I came from and I just missed a lot of items? I think this is the area I just fought through, but I just didn't get anything while I was fighting through. That's not good. I gotta be more thorough. You get a trophy for making it through without AR? How the fuck would you do that? Radar? Fuck that shit. Oh, they think that going customized respawn the items. I hate that they allowed that. I hate that you can farm things in this. They shouldn't have allowed it. Why is this guy so tough? Click your tongue, yeah. Oh, it was the guy on the roof that got me. You shits. Oh, I tried to dodge that. I wish there was a side dodge. Shit! There we go. Come on.
It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
I haven't already been doing that.
Right from the exit, you will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
The chicken in Super Motherlode, Becky? So I gotta tell you guys, it feels really spoilery the way that you just pretty much ruined the box reveal for me. If I had done this on my own, that's hilarious right there. But by saying use the box with the mariachi outfit, you pretty much just let me know ahead of time that something funny would happen, and it was pretty obvious what it would be. So I have to say I'm disappointed in those that tipped me off to that. If for some reason I got through the entire game and it looked like I was never going to do that, then I could see tipping me off, being like, you missed that. You missed a cool thing with the box. But it was pretty ridiculous for you to think that I would never use a box again while wearing the mariachi outfit. So it kind of ruined the moment. Just something to keep in mind for future if we're going to get along during Lonesome playthroughs, guys. All right, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back.